people who make pro-photo flash units would like you to believe that they invented on-camera flash with a round head. Obviously they didn't. This PAL unit, made to go on the side of a speed graphic type camera, is probably at least 60 years old. Today, though, we're going to look at something more contemporary, this Flashpoint X, which is the same unit as the Godox V1. It's a lithium-powered on-camera flash with a round head, very similar to the Flashpoint R2, also known as the Godox V860. You can see side by side they're almost the same size except for the extra space that the round head takes up. In terms of weight, they're within 7 grams of each other. One thing that's noticeably different on the new round head unit is the simplified and cheaper way the battery installs. The older rectangular flash has a battery door with a spring-loaded catch and a spring inside to push the battery out. On the new unit, the battery itself forms one side. To remove it, you just push the catch on the other side and push the battery out with your thumb. It's a clever way to reduce the parts count. The downside is it takes a lot of friction that feels a little stiff and cheap. The batteries themselves, the old one has fewer milliamp hours but a higher watt-hour rating, which suggests it has a little more energy storage capacity. Probably not a big difference. You'll be more interested in the features of the new unit, such as this little LED modeling light that you can turn on with a control on the back. It's not super bright, but probably is good enough to help you spot reflections and backgrounds and so forth. The new round head also works with magnetically attached accessories that you can buy in a separate accessory kit. These do make the accessories very easy to attach. One definite feature reduction is in the control modes. The old unit works either on camera via optical TTL control or with radio. The new one is on camera or radio only. That makes working through the menus a little simpler, but if you do use optical TTL, the new unit will not work for you. What I was really hoping to get from the new round head unit is better evenness of illumination. If you mostly use this kind of unit on camera or bounce it off a modifier, you'll probably never notice, but I often use these units to light up backgrounds, and the old rectangular head version at some distances and settings produced a stripy, patterned background that took a lot of extra effort to retouch. This series of test pictures, all taken at an 8-foot distance, shows the difference. As you can see, the rectangular unit produces a more concentrated light pattern, and that's probably what you want for an on-camera flash because most of the energy stays within the picture area. At longer zoom settings particularly, though, it gets a very focused appearance that produces patterns that would be a problem on a plain background. So while the old rectangular head unit is still probably more efficient as an on-camera flash, the new one is more versatile for studio lighting, and that makes it the better choice for me.